Pasadena's colorful Tournament of Roses parade. It's the 57th annual observance of the event. And
New Year's Day, Americans get ready to enjoy the traditional college football bowl games. In the biggest contest, Southern Cal plays Alabama in the Rose Bowl. A dozen other games draw wide attention. But the most unique bowl game was played that day across the Pacific in Japan. It featured U.S. Marines who were part of the hundreds of thousands of American forces occupying the country since Japan's surrender in September. Among the stars in the game was a quarterback who had recently won the Heisman Trophy and the legendary pro football running back. But it was the site of the game that would prove disturbing. On a makeshift gridiron near Ground Zero in Nagasaki, where tens of thousands had been killed by the atomic bomb less than 5 months earlier. Many of the players and other U.S. servicemen in Nagasaki had been exposed to lingering levels of radiation for months. Some would later complain of cancer or other diseases that can be caused by radiation. Why was this game played at this site and then disappeared from history for decades? And why does the story of the atomic attack on Nagasaki provide so many warnings and lessons for today? September 1945. Thousands of U.S. Army troops and Marines land near the port city of Nagasaki in southern Japan as part of a military force that will occupy the area shortly after the enemy's formal surrender ended World War II. They witness a city and countless survivors, still devastated by the atomic bomb dropped over Nagasaki 6 weeks earlier. The Americans come from all walks of life: doctors, teachers, factory workers, farmers. Some are former college or professional football players. William W. Watt, a Navy lieutenant, described his response to the ruins of Nagasaki in letters to his wife back in Easton, Pennsylvania.
It looks like a brickyard in which some giant vandal has gone about smashing the bricks, for the hell of it. I feel sorry for the women, and the little kids break my heart, some of them with burned faces.
The ravaging of Nagasaki had been set in motion back in May 1945. Germany had surrendered, but work continued at Los Alamos and other U.S. sites on the atomic bomb, now aiming for use against Japan. U.S. military officials urged troops in the Pacific to organize sports teams, even as they fought one bloody battle after another. One of the Marines' baseball squads featured college football Heisman Trophy winner Angelo Bertelli and Brooklyn Dodgers shortstop Pee Wee Reese. The Marines asked the former Notre Dame quarterback to pose for a publicity photo. Bertelli's son would recall. A target list for potential use of the bomb was assembled, with key input from Los Alamos directors J. Robert Oppenheimer and General Leslie Groves. Hiroshima tops the list. The aiming point, its very center, not a military base or factory, guaranteeing massive civilian casualties. Nagasaki to the south in Kyushu only gets added to the list at the last minute.
Nagasaki, if you will recall your history, was the gateway to Japan in medieval times. Through it flowed into Japan the world's civilizations, before Japan secluded herself from the outside world for nearly 3 centuries.